The question today is on refraction, and the question reads, the diagram below shows a ray of light incident on a glass oil interface. So we have the diagram as shown. Then the question reads, if the refractive indices of oil and glass are 6/3 and 3/2 respectively, determine the value of R. So in this question, we are going to apply Snell's law, which is given by the formula shown. So refractive index is equivalent to the ratio of sine of the angle of incidence to sine of angle of refraction. So we know that from the diagram, light is traveling from the oil medium to glass medium. So we are simply going to have the refractive index of glass with respect to oil. That means light is traveling from oil to glass, and that is given by sine of I for angle of incidence over sine of R for angle of refraction. Now, to the left hand side, we can express this as follows. So we have the refractive index of glass with respect to oil equivalent to this. So we have oil to air times air to glass. So oil to air is equivalent to the reciprocal of the refractive index of oil with respect to air times refractive index of glass with respect to air. So this simply means to the left hand side of this equation, we are going to have refractive index of glass with respect to air all over the refractive index of oil with respect to air, that equated to sine of the angle of incidence over sine of the angle of refraction. So from the question, we are told that the refractive index of oil is 6/3. So that simply is refractive index of oil with respect to air, that we already given as 6/3. And again, we are told that the refractive index of glass, that is of glass with respect to air, is 3/2. Now applying these to this equation down here, we are simply going to have the refractive index of glass, which is 3/2, all divided by the refractive index of oil with respect to air, and that is 6/3. That should be equivalent to sine of the angle of incidence, and from the diagram we have the angle of incidence as 30. So we're simply going to have sine of 30 over sine of the angle of refraction, where R is the angle of refraction, and that is what is needed. So simplifying the left hand side, we have 3/2 by 3/6. So we have left hand side 3/2 times 3/6, and that is 9/12. 9/12 simplifies to 3/4. So if we have 3/4, then that will be equated to sine of 30, and sine of 30 is 0.5 all over sine of R. So taking this part and using it to get the value of R, then we'll say sine of R is equal to 0.5 times 4/3. So that is 2/3. So that means for us to get the angle of refraction R, we simply get the sine inverse of 2/3, and that is 41.81 degrees. Well, that is it for this question. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.